If somebody were to ask you what a great place is to find fossilized sea urchins, I highly doubt that North Mississippi would come to mind right away. And yet that is exactly the case. In this video, my friends and I went up to North Mississippi to see if we could find some of these incredible looking fossils. And find them we did. I cannot wait to show you guys what we found this trip. With that being said, let's get right to it. So coming up to the site right off the bat, you've got all this big rock exposure here. And just looking in it, you can see shell material like that big old shell right here of something. But there's a whole lot of sea urchins, echinoids out here. I think that might be a tiny one right there. Chase said he's got a pretty nice one up here. Let's go see what he's got.
Oh, I found a schizaster too.
A schizaster?
Yeah.
Is it a disaster
It is.
of a schizaster?
So my other rock is right.
Oh, I'm about to fall.
Right there.
Right there?
Yeah. Regular echinoid's kind of on one of the knobs.
Doesn't look like much, but that's an echinoid right there.
It's a regular echinoid, and this is a schizaster. Yeah. There.
Schizaster echinoid. That's an irregular, isn't it?
Yes.
So you're gonna hear the words regular and irregular echinoids out here, and what that means is the irregular echinoids, I'll put some pictures up on the screen now of some that I've found in the past, didn't have nearly as big spines as the regulars. And the regulars like this one right there, that's more what you think of as a sea urchin, the bigger spines.
Yeah, regulars,
yeah,
more like sea urchins, irregulars like sand dollars and sea biscuits.
There you go. Well, let's keep it going. There's a whole lot of ground to cover here.
See the Hardwinia? Like there's one right here.
Oh yeah, big echinoid right there, a Hardwinia. That is the same genus of echinoid that we find in Alabama in a lot of my Cretaceous hunts. But this one is a different species.
They're also the same exact species as the ones that are found everywhere in Holden on the beach.
Yep, over in the Carolinas. Yep.
And the PD, just generally.
Cool. But you can see right here, look at all of the shell material. These are all exogyras, clams, and oysters and stuff. There's a lot of material here. Very cool. And right under these big oysters and all that, do you see this right here? A little button looking piece? Some of you may recognize that as a crinoid stem, but that's in the Cretaceous. So crinoids did not go extinct in the Paleozoic. We actually still have crinoids around today, but a majority of their diversity was in the Paleozoic. In my other YouTube videos, you guys have seen me find plenty of crinoid bits and even sometimes crinoid heads, but there's a little stem of one right here in the same age as the dinosaurs. That is pretty cool. You can see a big old shell right there or something. Nice. Whole lot of invertebrates out here. Now I do want to mention in this video, this is one of many sites we're going to today. So we're going to be seeing plenty of invertebrates here, but later on in the video, we're going to be moving to a couple different sites. So we're going to be finding more vertebrate material like shark's teeth, potentially mosasaur stuff, and if we get really lucky, maybe dinosaur stuff. Fingers crossed, we'll see. And this right here, that is the shell of a clam called Exogyra. Now, there's a couple different species of Exogyra, but these got huge, like size of my hand big. They could get massive. They were huge clams during the Cretaceous period. I think I've got another one right over here in this rock. You can kind of see the bottom end of it right there. Cool. Let's see what else we can get. Look at all that. Even more Exogyra and oyster in there. Just right here on this big bluff where they've been doing construction. Fossils all over.
Wow, really?
Look at the one Chase is digging out right now.
Shayla found it.
Move your fat hand, Chase. Oh, there it is.
Aw.
Oh no.
It's seen better days.
We could see it in the wall from over here. By the way, it doesn't look very steep on camera, but I'm on a big old bluff right now. And as you can see, plenty of shell material. Something pretty cool looking right there. Let me get down here without dying. Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see.
Alright, I'll back out. I'll forfeit whatever the hell's in this rock.
Oh yeah. Piece of a regular echinoid right there. Nice. I love the little bumps and the intricacies in the shells of those. Check out the detail in this Exogyra shell right here. Let's see if I can get a little bit of that dirt off the top. No, that ain't. That's caked on. It's really nice. That's about that. Okay. Actually, I have a handy dandy scale bar that Mr. Kendall gave me earlier. Thank you.
Sponsored by the University of Mississippi, via Alabama.
Those are centimeters. Nice. That's a pretty big boy right there. It's a pretty big boy. I'm sure y'all can see that right there. Look at this big old Exogyra. Missing a little bit of the shell on the side there. That's a big old boy though. Whew. Is that kicked on as well? Yeah, that's stuck there. That might even be coral. See the texture on that right there? Oh, porous. Interesting. It's got a lot of detail in there too. Beautiful. So my buddy Kendall here was telling me that one of the previous times he's been here, or multiple times actually, there have been Mosasaurus hoffmani teeth found here.
And a vert, one vert.
And a vertebrae. And if you don't know, hoffmani is the biggest species of Mosasaurus, or of mosasaur in general. They could get 40, 50 plus feet long, and there have been some beautiful teeth pulled from here. So, as y'all can see behind him, we got a whole lot of ground to cover, and let's see if we can get lucky. Check out this big outcrop right here. This is a beautiful sight for a fossil hunter. You can see all the shell material in here. Let's see if we can get something. What is this? Another shell right there. I've yet to find a decent echinoid out here, even though they've been pulling them left and right. There's one where there's a plate of one that busted up pretty good. Whew. That goes up pretty high. Here. Oh, look at there. Y'all see that? Got a sea urchin spine. Yeah. Look at that. That is a sea urchin spine. That is pretty cool. Broken on the end, unfortunately. Let me switch hands here, the non-gloved hand. Look at that. See that detail in there? Those little knobs. That is really cool. Let's see if I can get a look at that end here. Yep. That's where it would have connected to the sea urchin itself. This would have been from one of those regular urchins, regular echinoids. That is awesome right there. All right, let's see what else we can get. And there's another tiny bit of urchin spine right there in the rock. Not worth trying to get out. It's tiny. Let's see. Anything up here other than just broken shells? It's everywhere, man. There's a nice little Exogyra on the surface. Beat up a little bit. Nice. What else? You looks like an oyster. Is that an echinoid? I think so. I think that's a little echinoid. Looks like an irregular. Not really worth keeping though. He's kind of beat up, unfortunately. I'll leave him be. Look at old Chase over here being a mountain goat.
Her too.
Yep, Shayla too. Throwing rocks down at us.
Like Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. You are Donkey Kong.
Hell yeah.
Y'all, this is heartbreaking right here. That would have been a beautiful echinoid. Oh, it is stuck right there. You can see the detail on that on the bottom. That would have been a pretty decent sized one too. Very unfortunate. I believe that would have been one of the Hardwinias that we find out here. Dang. And up here, let's see, we got a little exogyra. And you can see right up there is a big old exogyra. See if I can get over to that without tripping and fall. I don't even know if I can reach that, to be honest. Maybe. Oh, those are all briars. Nice. I cannot get a good foothold here. Nope. There he is. Nice big old exogyra in the formation right there. Oh, look at that big old oyster up there, too. That's a big, big man. All of them. Big old oyster bed going through this layer right here. Check out this big old echinoid that Shayla found. That's a big one right there. And I think we're gonna try to work that one out. You can see the detail in the front there really well. Slowly but surely, we'll chip that one out. We got a pretty busted up one right back here, wherever it was. Did I lose it? Oh, right there. I think I'm gonna try to make my way up top here, because Kendall's saying there's a lot of exposure up there he's seeing stuff in.
Look from right here.
Oh.
Should we knock this one out?
Oh yeah. I definitely got to get up there.
Huh? I don't know if anybody.
All right, just climbed up this big old ravine thing right here. Check this out. This big shell bed full of stuff, oysters, exogyra, and all that. Oh, I see an echinoid. A little bit busted. Beautiful. Oh, look at there. There's a irregular. Cool. More bits and pieces of echinoid. Okay, this is looking promising. We might find us a really nice echinoid right here. Ooh, I wasn't even looking. Look at that one. I gotta get that one out. Oh yeah, hold on. And look at these big old exogyres, dude. This is crazy. I'm definitely gonna try to get that one out. I might set the camera up on a tripod so y'all can see me hammer it. Oh, look at that irregular, or the regular. Oh my gosh. Chase, buddy. And there's, as I was going back for my tools, I looked under there, there's another big section of irregular right there. And Kendall's yelling at Chase, go, go, go. He's got to see these echinoids. Are we about to witness live Chase falling?
Hope not. There are two people below me.
Okay. Check this out, dude. Come here. Hold on, let me grab my tools. Look over here to your right. Look out. Right in front of you. There's the irregular.
Yeah, hardly.
There's the regular.
It's a good one.
That was a very good one.
You said you saw a couple?
A couple of regulars.
Where?
Or sorry, irregulars. Dude, I'm getting them confused.
I'm
Irregulars.
Hardwinia and not Hardwinia. And that's a Hardwinia right there, but the different species. That's
Yeah.
Acoria. Hardwinia Acoria, as opposed to Hardwinia mortonis.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm gonna put my handy dandy noise canceling AirPods in
Oh my lord.
for this very occasion.
Yeah.
because I'm not about to have
she's
hearing
coming up.
loss. Hearing loss at a crisp 22 years old. No, thank you.
I'm getting there already. So.
Getting there.
Nothing could stop me. I'm all the way out. That's coming. Carefully. Don't push the test. Push the matrix. Here. Yeah. I definitely was just filming like too far to the side. Oh, it's okay though.
Is it scratchable?
Yeah,
is that
I
calcite?
think some of it, yeah, it is.
That's cool. You can see the sheen of the calcite in there. Is that focused?
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully you can see it on the camera there. Unfortunately, he's missing his face. But
They took his face.
he took his face.
Lord.
Cool.
The real
Okay.
prize is the regular.
The real prize is the regular. Let me set this to the side. I gotta be very careful with this one.
Yeah, that's probably saw, honestly.
Think so?
Yeah.
They break easy.
They break easy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Let's do that then.
Okay.
So behind me, you can see Kendall getting the rock saw from the car. We're gonna try to get this regular echinoid out of the rock over here. But just for a little bit of context for the area we're hunting, this is an area with the Chihuahua sandstone geology exposed. And so this is middle Maastrichtian. So it's roughly probably 68, 69 million years old, give or take.
6
Chase just hit me with a 6'7" joke back there, and I almost fell. But this is the same time period where you had T-Rex and Triceratops roaming the western half of North America, whereas the eastern half here, we had the mighty echinoid, but no T-Rex. All right, so we got the rock saw right here, and we're about to go cut this thing out. Let's see if we can get it. Chase is struggling back there. See, let's see if Chase is struggling. Oh, he's going around. It's just crumbling as he's climbing up.
There's not gonna be a half on the end of this.
Smell it.
All right.
I smell it. We made it.
We made it. Okay, so. Right there.
Alright, boy. Yeah. I ain't gotta worry about my days worth of calcium.
Let your hammer strike true, boy.
Let my hammer strike swift and true.
Yes.
I see
Hit
it.
it hard.
The what?
Hit it hard.
Okay, well, there it is. Let's go.
He was about to hit it hard, it just fell out.
Here, I can take that from you. Thank you. Okay, sorry. My phone is covered in dust right now. Let me wipe that off. That was a beautiful little regular echinoid right there, with a little broken Hardwinia next to it. Chase, would you say it was worth the silicosis?
When I kept mesothelioma, I'm suing your YouTube channel.
Worth it for this beautiful little echinoid. Awesome. I love the detail in that. Cool. I think my bag was in the blast area for all the dust that was kicked up. Look at this. Check out what Kendall just found here. That is a section of a heteromorph ammonite with the straight shell. See all the ridges in there, that detail. It's really nice. It's mine, all mine, he says. Here you go. Those aren't nearly as common here as some other sites, so that's a really interesting one to find. And Chase is living his best life up on this boulder here.
It's not a boulder.
It's a rock.
It's a rock. Shanae.
There's your one right there. You need to go get Chase to get for you. See it right up there in that wall? See how Spider Pig crawls up there and gets that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can zoom in on that.
I do, in fact, care about you.
Do you care now?
Spider monkey. Go get him.
No, Spider Pig.
Spider pig.
All right.
So right here is a little imprint of a clamshell. Looks like an Exogyra, a little one. But what stuck out to me was that little pattern on the side. That is so cool. I wonder what made that. That looks like a freaking, like an emblem or something somebody would make. That is cool. Chase, check this out.
There's a house millipede.
There it is.
It's a Japanese house millipede.
Dude, check this out. Look at the little impression on the side there.
Probably a spider. Worm tube, probably.
Worm too. It looks cool.
It doth.
I'm keeping that.
Yes.
Yes. Si, senor.
You're into the Bible.
Walking along the wall a little bit more here. And we get out of the light here. That's a big old echinoid. I'm gonna try to get that out with the old hammer and chisel method. Wish me luck. I'm probably not gonna be able to film it just because the others have ran off without me. But I have to use both hands. Let's get it. All right, guys, look at that right there. The moment of truth. I've got it exposed a little bit. There's freaking briars everywhere out here. All these purplish pink roots or plants. Ugh. These things suck. Let's get that one out of the way. All right. Moment of truth here. It's wiggling. Might have to hit it a little bit more. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Nice. Echinoid right there. Let me see if I can clean it off a little bit. These will look really nice when I get them home and prepped out. Get all this mud and stuff off of it. Because you can see right there, it's gonna have detail for sure. Oh yeah. I'll probably put up a clip here in a second of what this looks like afterwards. Nice. So after plenty of cleaning and scrubbing with the toothbrush, here is the echinoid all cleaned up. As you can see, there is still a lot of detail in the top portion where you can see the star pattern. And it's crazy how much bigger this species is compared to the other hardwinias that we find in Alabama. You can see here the bottom of the echinoid. That structure that you see in the middle is actually the mouth of the sea urchin itself. Such a very cool specimen and easily one of the largest sea urchins in my collection right now. Look at this piece right here. We got a big old, looks like a sand dollar looking thing right there. But look at that big Exogyra. Ugh. Man, imagine having one of those whole. Whew. You know, like people who've been watching the channel for a while, I usually don't focus on invertebrates as much like that, but I don't know, man. The Exogyra here really tickled my fancy, as they say. It's another partial right there. Nice. Got all these spider webs everywhere. Look at the view from up here. It doesn't look too steep on the camera, but I walked up here to the top of this bluff, and as you can see, a whole lot of shell material exposed. More exos right there. Ugh. Could you imagine just walking along right here and finding just a perfect mosasaur tooth right on the surface? Dude, I would cry. I would cry for sure. More shells. A whole lot of shells right here. Looks like this one right here has got a couple of worm tubes in them. Poor man. This looks like a gastropod. Yep. Little snail imprint right there. And I've heard there have been ammonites up here as well. Just think this is just literally just the ocean floor from back then. Like, it's just so hard to even comprehend how old this stuff is. And here it is, right here in Mississippi, just exposed for who knows how long. Obviously, it's been weathered down a lot since it's been exposed, but crazy. Ooh, look at that. It's a nice little guy. That might be a keeper, honestly. I'm thinking so. Oh, look at the big one. Oh, no way. Oh, that's two stuck together. Let me zoom out. That's two exos stuck together like that. That's cool. Oh, that one's broken right there. That's the point on the end. That's like another partial right here. Yep. That's cool. I'm gonna keep this little guy. All right, guys, so we've moved up a bit. We've came to a slightly different area. This is actually considered the prairie bluff chalk, so slightly different in age. And I've been told these boulders right here produce shark's teeth and other invertebrates. So I've picked this one on the right here. I'm gonna just walk up to it, check it out. Looks like exogyra right there on the ground already. That's a good sign. Another exogyra. Anything on the boulder itself? Another one there. Let's see if I can kind of climb up. Hold up. Here we go.
I've never found a regular over here.
Not that I recall. There's a little hardwinia right here upside down.
Yep.
Did you see it?
I can probably get an angle.
Did you see it?
I did not see it on the way up, no. There you go. Nice. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing about exogyra in this video at this point, but that's another big one right there. Missing some detail, it's a little worn. You can tell it's been out for a while out here. Another little exogyra there. Oh, y'all, so I climbed up this little spot right here, and I was looking on top of this boulder, and you'll see that next to this big old exogyra. See the piece right about there. I think that is enamel. I believe this is Mosasaurus enamel. I want to say. Not 100% on that, but definitely looks like it to me. So, even if I haven't found a full Mosasaur tooth out here, might have found partial, so I'll take it.
See something?
Let's see something.
Since you're showing action. What's that right there? That's not what I was looking at. All right, you see right here? This is an exogyra where some of the borings actually made part of the sponges that were left in it from the borings.
Huh. Interesting. The rock that you see Kendall working on right now, that's where I found that piece of potential Mosasaur enamel, and I've climbed up the ridge here a little bit to check this out here. This is the exposure of the prairie bluff chalk from the Maastrichtian. This is later Maastrichtian, isn't it? Yeah. Chase shook his head in agreement. And I saw this right here. Nice little gastropod steinkern. Really nice one, real shiny. That's a keeper. Yeah, look at this. As I was looking at this exposure right here, I looked down. It's a little bird nest. There's eggshells in it, so they have definitely already hatched. Alright guys, so I just picked up this piece from right around in here somewhere. And What does that look like to y'all? If I can get it to focus. There we go. It's shiny on the top and kind of porous on the bottom. It's got those two little notches on the back corners. I think that's decapod. I think that's a piece of crab. I'm gonna go show Kendall just to double check that I'm right. It looks crabby to me, Kendall. Check it out.
I would definitely say that's part of a ghost shrimp keely.
A ghost shrimp?
Yeah, which is decapod.
Yeah.
Which is the best spell it preserves on them is the pincher, as most people would call it, or the claw.
Okay. I was close.
But it is still a decapod.
It is still decapod. Cool. Nice. I will take that for sure. So we were just about getting ready to go. Chase is beating the heck out of some echinoids over there. And me and Kendall were walking over here, checking out the boulders, and you'll see that right there next to the screwdriver. That is another regular echinoid. Good detail on it too. I'm gonna see if I can get it out just with the screwdriver here, because this rock here seems to be pretty soft, or this mud stuff. So let's see. I don't even know how I'm gonna go about this.
Dig around the sides.
On the sides. Oh yeah, that stuff's real soft. Get this big piece out the way. Oh yeah. Oh, is it a partial? I think so. Dang, it's only a plate of one.
Heartbreaker, but they're good for educational purposes.
Yes, sir. I should have brought my micro lens to show that detail even more. Let's see if I can get some close-up of that piece right there. See all the little knobs where the spines would have grown out of. Man. Heartbreaker. Right there is where I pulled that that partial regular echinoid, and then you'll see that right down here. Right there. Let me see if I can grab it. It's another little crinoid stem. Detail still preserved after over 66 million years. Very nice. Other side's not nearly as good, but that one right there is nice. Cool. Look here, Kendall goes, if you want some extra gyra, here you go. Look at all those big old ones on the top there, loose. 'Tis a beautiful sight, yes. All right, guys, we've moved to yet another site here. We're gonna be finding more shark's teeth and stuff here, as well as echinoids. So let's see what we can get. I've heard that Shayla has found a killer echinoid here. Oh, is that a Shazaster? Hemiaster. Interesting. Good find. Pretty little one.
The scientific name is sea biscuit.
Precisely.
That will be the one I remember.
Oh, there's a shark tooth. I see it from here.
Where?
See it? See it shining in the light right
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Yep. All right, I'm going up for it.
Oh, yeah.
Please, let me up.
Will be
It's a very nice lower stratland.
nice painted fingernails, by the way.
I'm not. For your sake, I'm not gonna say what I was saying.
Hold on. Let me see the tooth again. Let's see. Let's get it here. Serrata lamna. Is that serrata?
No.
No?
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
SP.
SP. Gotcha. Nice. We're gonna find a lot more serrata lamna this trip than any others, because serrata lamna.
Stuff you be hunting.
Yeah, they are not around in the stuff that we hunt in Alabama. So here you go.
I got got by the mica.
Here. Nice.
Cool.
Chase, I'm in a little bit of a predicament here. It's very slippery.
I'm gonna pray for you, buddy. That's all
Please
I
pray
can
for me.
do.
Oh no. Oh
Hey,
no.
everybody watch point. And
Oh, there we go. As I'm about to freaking slide down the hill. That's a nice little squally corax right there.
Those are uncommon out here.
Nice. It's a whole complete one.
Those are uncommon out here, I reiterate.
Nice. That's, I'm assuming Pristodontus.
Yep.
Beautiful. That's my first ever Pristodontus.
The first true Presto.
True Pristo, yep. Now guys, this is one of the largest species of squally corax that ever lived. These things got bigger than any other species we've found on the channel before. Even though this is a pretty normal sized tooth, they could get quite big.
That was a beautiful one.
Chase pulled another Ceratolamna. Yeah, you can really tell that one's Ceratolamna because there's an upper. Ceratolamna a lot of times have a really asymmetrical root. It's caked in sand, you can't really see it, but the right side has 2 side cusps, while the left only has 1. And the root usually extends out further on one direction rather than the other.
One direction.
Stop.
And demonetized.
Demonetized. Into the bag. There you go. Nice. So Kendall just pointed out that right there, that's a vertebrae of something.
Looks fish. Without looking at the side. Well, it might be shark because it's kind of, it's got a hole in it, so it's a fish.
Shark.
Is it?
Yep. Flattened, round. That's a shark vert. Nice. You can tell it's a shark vertebrae because of the way it is.
Yeah,
If you didn't know.
the holes in it, yeah, but
That's because of the way it is. That's it. So the overall flattened shape of it, that tells us it is shark rather than fish. Fish have a lot more elongated vertebrae, kind of look like an hourglass, whereas sharks are very flattened like this. Not too bad. So, got that shark vertebrae in my hand, and look at this little thing. We don't know exactly what it is. We're thinking it's some sort of coral. But
You don't get corals out here very
yeah,
much. If really at all.
it is very interesting, that's for sure. I don't know what that could be.
This is very soft bottom.
Interesting. Good find, man. Good find. So, I was looking around here. We got a broken bottom half of anachnoid. And here is the top. See a lot of that detail in there. That is just crazy. Broken, unfortunately. That actually might be the bottom. I think so. Either way, heartbreaker for sure. How could you do this to me, Chase? How could you break my achinoids?
Sat on it.
Sat on it. That'll do it.
What?
Huh?
Wait a moment.
Wait.
Wait.
Right after that broken echinoid find, pulled this little guy. Hemiaster weatherburgi. Weatherbii. Close enough, close enough. You can definitely tell there's some detail on the top there. So, awesome.
Here's a piece of killer crab.
Chase and I have scaled up quite a ways. This big bluff here, looking at the exposure. So this is the Nixon sand. That's what the geology is called. This is also Maastrichtian in age, so right before the KPG event that wiped out the dinosaurs. Chase, is this upper Maastrichtian? Yep. Very close to the asteroid impact.
Somewhere around 6-7, man.
Stop. If I hear you make another 6-7 joke today, I might just walk back to Alabama. Just so I don't have to sit in the car with you. I just think that is the ocean floor right there from 67 million years ago. Don't laugh, Chase. Yeah.
About 66.9.
66.9, there you go. I want to reiterate to you guys how cold it is out here. This ground is still frozen. There are ice crystals forming in the ground here because it is so cold. I think the high today was 38 degrees. There we go. It is quite cold, but we do it for you guys. Ain't that right, Chase?
Whatever you say, bud.
Can't you feel the love from Chase, you guys? Check it out down here, y'all. Right here buried in the bank. Looks like, oh yeah, little echinoid. That one's gonna clean up good, I'm sure. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, this is part 1 of a 2-part series of us fossil hunting in North Mississippi. Now in this video, you saw plenty of echinoids and other invertebrates. However, in next episode, you will be seeing plenty more vertebrate fossils like shark's teeth and other stuff. I recently did a poll on the channel to see what you guys wanted to see more of as far as fossils go, and kind of unsurprisingly, the Cretaceous fossils won out in that poll. And so this is my treat to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy these videos, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and like down below, and also hit the hype button. There's a new feature on YouTube called Hype, and when you hype up a video, it recommends it to more channels and more people on YouTube. And so if you guys enjoy, be sure to hype the video to get the videos spread more and more across the platform. It helps out way more than you know. But with that, I will see y'all in part 2. Thank you for watching. So fellas, we have made it to the first site of the trip. It is quite literally freezing out right now. The ground is frozen. But this is a Cretaceous plant site. So Chase, do the honors here.
Is that a plant on it? Shoot, we may never, the world may never know.
These are fossils from the Cenomanian, correct?
Coniation. I think that one's got a plant on it.
I can't see. Yeah, there's a little tiny impression of a leaf right there.
This one's got like little pieces of like bark, like twigs and stuff.
Yep, there's little black specks right there. Interesting.
Some more black specks.
Dude, I was not expecting it to be completely frozen over.
You nor me both. The ground is farting. Did you hear that? Did you catch that?
And just to reference, this site is about the size of a table. This is it. This is the site.
My dashboard's bigger than this.
Yeah, but this does produce some really nice plant fossils at times. It's just...
Oh my god, it's all frozen!
It's all frozen.
Well,
anyways, let's see here. Shine your light on that. Is that something right there?
yeah, little something.
Interesting.
Flip it. See what's on the other side. Alright, never mind.
All right,
Uh,
that'll do.
whoops. Where is the layer? That might be the layer.
I'll try over here.
Look at the ice crystals. Do you see the ice crystals
Dude.
in it? Please! Ah, I'm hit! Go without me, please.
Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. As I mentioned, it's a little cold out.
I really can't stay. Oh, oh, this is going very well.
This is going very well. This might have to be a blooper reel of
Some of the lignite.
at the end of the video.